Well, alright guys, it's about a week and a half later and I'm on my way back to Arizona. During my stay in California, I had a couple of hiccups with my E23. The first being was that for some reason it started running on 5 cylinders, and I was like, what the heck, what's going on? So I started wiggling all the spark plug cables and trying to fix it, and nothing was working. So finally I decided to go to the auto parts and get a new set of spark plugs. And that was the problem. The spark plug all the way to the back, closest to the firewall, had given out. It was all toasted and full of soot and oil. So I replaced all 6. The car's running good now. And I went on one of the Sundays, just this past Sunday, I went sorry, to the Supercar Sunday in Woodland Hills, and a lot of the car clubs that were there decided to go up in the mountains and down into Malibu. So I went to the drive. I went in the drive with them, and I was trying to keep up, but I mean, this is a 30-something-year-old car, and I couldn't. And one of the things that my second hiccup is that the battery, which is mounted under the hood, it's loose. It's not secured to the plate. And I guess the battery, you know, on every single turn, the battery was moving all over the place. And one of the cables that hooks up to a solenoid that powers the starter disconnected. So last night we were gonna go to the store to get some beer, me and my dad, and them car wouldn't start. So I'm like, you know what, Dad, give me an hour or two, let me figure it out. So yeah, finally found the damn cable, hooked it up, and it's running perfectly fine. So like I said, right now I'm on my way back to Arizona. Fingers crossed again. Hopefully I'll make it all in one shot, and we'll see how the fuel economy is with new spark plugs. I barely left my parents' house about 30 minutes ago. About to arrive in what do you call it? There you go, Ontario, California. And I still have 321 miles to go. Almost about 15-20 miles away from the state line of California, Arizona. And I'm surprised. Actually, there's no traffic at all today. I remember last time on my way west, I was flicking the high beams on and trying to get people to move over because they were just driving too slow for me. But today it's just straight shot, no traffic at all. I'm pretty surprised, and I don't know, this speedometer is kind of weird. I remember when I was heading west, it was reading about 5 miles too slow, meaning that the speedometer said one thing, but I was actually going 5 miles faster. And today is doing about 7, so that's kind of weird. And sometimes it goes down to 3, I don't know. Oh, and you know what? I'm wearing my gloves, not to look like a professional driver or like a douchebag or whatever you want to call it, but I have a little bit of a birth defect. I got sweaty palms, and in order for me to drive comfortably, gloves is the best way to go, or else you know it gets kind of slippery. But alright guys, I'll give you another update as soon as I stop for gas, once I get home and tally up the mileage and the fuel economy. Alright, I just arrived home, and I didn't sidetrack or anything. I stopped at the gas station right here at the corner, and my odometer is not so much different. On the GPS, it was telling me that it was 355 miles from the gas station where I filled up all the way to the house in Arizona. And my odometer, it's reading 354 and 1.5 tenths. So at the gas station I pumped 14.430 gallons, and it totaled out to 24.6 miles to the gallon. So that was pretty impressive, I think, for an old car, and behaved really well on the whole trip. Except for those couple hiccups, but you know, that was expected. I never did a tune-up on it. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a nice car, and thank you for watching, guys. Probably I will not do another review of this car since I've already taken it on a long trip. I already know it's reliable. And thanks again. Happy New Year for all of those that haven't heard me. Congratulate you on the 2014. Happy New Year. I appreciate all of your support, and we'll see you on our next video. Thank you so much.